Hi fans of high quality entertainment. This is my girlfriend Molly, and we are going to answer some of the questions. We've decided, some are kind of personal, we don't want to answer at the moment, but thank you for all of the questions, but we will answer some of them. Marissa XX asked, where did you guys meet? And so Molly can tell her side of the story first.
You said you were going to say, through YouTube, seeing one of your videos, and then on Facebook.
And what was the first video you think you saw of mine?
A food review.
A food review.
Yeah.
And she thought, believe it or not, she thought I was weird because I was in my car eating it was the Pita Pit review. And you thought it was kind of odd. I was like, what's this guy doing?
Yeah.
And I'm eating
It was weird.
Yeah. And then I think that's the only video you watched of mine for.
I think so.
And then another one came along.
Yeah.
And after a while, you started to find me a little humorous. I think the one you said was one of the TV dinners.
Yeah, one of those. I'm not sure.
And I was supposed to poke a few holes in the top of the plastic, and I kept poking. You just, and then one
part of it, yeah.
So. And then she friended me on Facebook, like anybody can do, and.
Nobody special.
And I left one comment on my Facebook page at one point, and she responded, and I got a kind of a chuckle out of it, and I ended up messaging her, and we started talking to each other. Andrew Babay asked, question for both of you, if you had to go back in time and forever be stuck there and live in that era, when would it be? The 50s? I don't remember the 50s. 60s, 70s, etc. And keep in mind you can't come back to the present time to resume life as you already know it. I was going to say the 70s, but then there wouldn't be any internet, and that would suck. And if I said
you didn't know any better.
Yeah, well, that's true. If I said the 90s, then the internet would be really super slow. Be on phone dial-up.
But you wouldn't know any better.
I would know any better. I would say, and without including relationships or anything, otherwise I'd be in the here and now. But I would say the 70s for me, because the music I love the most is from the 70s. And the 70s were pretty good overall. And what would you pick?
Probably I was thinking the 80s, but maybe the 90s.
90s? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Tom's Vinyl Shack asked me, what's my favorite song on David Bowie's Heathen? I've only listened to it once all the way through, and I absolutely loved it, but I need to listen to it more, so I can't answer that at the moment. And for you, what music did you grow up on?
I don't really know what I grew up on, but I liked my first...
Well, it must be Elton John, right? That you kind of...
Yeah, but I'm thinking of what I liked first, and I remember I said New Kids on the Block.
New Kids on the Block.
Yeah, that was probably my first memory I have.
I think I told you this story. My nephew, Paul, when he was like a teenager, and he was into like Metallica and all that, and his aunt and uncle bought him a New Kids on the Block t-shirt. He was impressed.
I had one of those.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see them in concert?
No.
Oh.
No.
This is from Kaylee Girl. Larry, this is just for me, sorry. Larry, what first got you into YouTube? Also, how do you feel knowing you have teenagers watching as well? I got into YouTube in 2006, just, because it became so popular, I had to check it out. And I was already making videos on this other website called acidplanet.com. I was making videos in like 2004. And so I just moved them over to YouTube in 2006. And yeah, I guess I have a lot of young people watching my channel. I don't know if it's the music related ones or the comedy or whatever, but everybody's welcome to watch my videos. The young and the really, really, really old. Ned Duffy asked, question, are you a fan of any Australian rock music? Well, AC/DC. Do you like it? You like
Sure,
AC/DC.
sure.
And In Excess was pretty good. And Split Ends. And I think that's kind of about it for me. James McGowan wrote, what is your favorite thing to get at Tim Hortons? They just recently were popping up in Cardiff, Wales. I can't buy donuts or anything at Tim Hortons. I get coffee there because I have celiac disease, and all of their donuts and most of their food isn't gluten-free, so I can't eat there. But what is your favorite thing to get at Tim Hortons?
I don't go very often, actually, but I don't.
Just a donut, or?
No, I wouldn't. I don't eat donuts
Oh,
either, but
yeah.
I don't know, just coffee.
Just coffee,
Coffee.
yeah.
Sandwiches aren't bad, I guess. You can't have those either.
I can have some.
You
I
can't-
can eat their chili.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think their
Soup
potato
and stuff,
soup.
yeah.
Some of their soup. And this one's just for me again, I think. I don't know how you say some of these usernames. Huthkin9. How would you say that?
I don't think you're supposed to say it.
It's HWTHRN9. Question for Larry. Who's your favorite person you've made a compilation or a collaboration video with? Do you think you'll make another with this person? Sadly, no. It was Troy, known on YouTube as Biggie D Man, and sadly he passed away just over a year ago. But I think there's a few videos on my channel where Biggie D Man and I collaborated, and there's some of my favorite comedy videos actually, because he's hilarious. He's funnier than me, isn't he, honey?
Yeah, he's funny.
He's funnier than me, isn't he, honey?
You're gonna edit this out,
Yeah.
too? Yeah.
The other day, some boys were in the restaurant. They called us a derogatory term for homosexual. Begins with an F, and I will not use it. But I said, let me tell you something, boys. Men can be friends, and it doesn't mean they're gay.
It's a loving relationship, but that doesn't mean we're doing anything sexual.
That's right.
Oh, Cherry Carter. Mollie, what attracted you to Larry? I mean, how did you two hook up? Was Larry the same in person as on vid?
What attract your humor?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was because it wasn't the Pita Pit.
It was the Pita Pit
No, yeah,
video.
I did it.
That wasn't really a funny video, though. Then you
Yes,
watched
it was. No,
Yeah.
it was.
But you
funny.
got to like my personality after at first you thought I was a
Yeah.
bit weird.
Gave you a second chance.
For the most part. Yeah, but I'm quieter, I guess, right? You've said that.
You're a lot quieter.
Yeah. I'm boring.
Yeah.
I am boring.
Yeah.
Okay? I am boring. Seriously. Thanks.
You asked.
I'll talk to you later.
You asked.
Mike Bass, has Mollie ever seen a UFO? I think your idea to review episodes of The Office is brilliant, and we're actually starting it today, the series, watching the first episode together, and we're going to review it together. But have you ever seen a UFO?
Not that I know of, no.
No. But you thought you saw a UFO, and then it was...
Well, you see things in the sky. Sometimes you wonder what they were, but I think one time I thought it was just one of those lanterns. They light up and set up in
Yeah.
the sky during like weddings and
Yeah.
things. But no, I haven't seen a UFO.
And I've never really actually seen a UFO. I've seen something weird in the sky, but
Yeah.
not a UFO. But that's not to say I don't believe in UFOs. I use my hands. What is that? It's
It's an
Italian.
airplane.
I should tell this joke.
It's not
I
a
live
joke.
right by the Trenton Air Base. It's a huge air base. And one day, we were going from the grocery store to the car right by the air base. And Mollie looks up, and she says, "Is that a plane?" And it was like she was in wonderment that there
Because
was
it was
a plane.
so low.
Oh, it was so
It
low.
was, like,
But
scary
you're-
low.
Yeah, but that was like normal here in Trenton. Because
Well, not normal.
the plane takes off, and then
And
the
lands.
plane lands.
It was apocalyptic low.
Yeah.
It was scary.
It was scary.
It was scary.
Yeah.
Then you told your neighbor.
I told my neighbor.
Sound like an idiot.
Now it's all over Trenton. Yeah, I need to answer Cherry Carter's second question. Larry, were you nervous meeting Mollie, and what did you wear? Oh, I wore my plaid shirt because Mollie had said that she liked it in a video, and it's my favorite shirt. I've said that in a video. and I wore blue jeans. And I forget what you wore.
So do I.
I don't know, but
that was...
I wasn't nervous at all. I wasn't nervous, but she was nervous. She was shaking, but it's understandable. She was seeing a total stranger. Well, we knew each other online for a few months, but still, meeting in person, it's different. So I couldn't blame her for being nervous, but I calmed her
You must
down.
have been a little.
No, it's not like I was shaking, but I was, excited to meet you, So this is from Paul Fitzpatrick for Mollie. If you could eat one 3-course meal, either takeout or home cooked, for the rest of your life, what would it be? And Larry, you demand. Thank you.
Well, okay. Like I said, you answer it too. You answer it first. I take it way too seriously. It's like I really think
A
it's gonna
Caesar
happen.
salad. A Caesar
Yeah,
salad for a
good.
starter.
Yeah.
Would you do that?
Maybe a salad or something like that.
For a main course, I love like pastas and all that, so anything. I'm not really that picky. Shepherd's pie, too, or
Steak, ribs. Steak, ribs. You like
yeah,
that
ribs,
stuff.
steak.
You're not
I'm not
picky.
that
You don't
picky.
care,
Yeah. I love rice though, so maybe like a chicken stirred rice. And for dessert, if I could eat anything, not even if it wasn't gluten free, it would be rhubarb pie. I love rhubarb. And what would you eat?
I really don't know. Like maybe a steak or something good, something like that. I like seafood, you don't. You wouldn't have that. But yeah, I take it too seriously. Like if someone says what's the last meal you could have, it's like I think it's gonna happen.
Answer now.
It's like I think I really need to think about that. Yeah.
The potato cactus. Have you or Molly seen the British version of The Office? If so, what are your thoughts on it compared to the American version? I've just seen, I think, part of the first show, and it was good, but it's like, I was used to the U.S. Office, so Molly, favorite Beatles song, she just likes the Beatles. It's just, she's not seriously into music like you, like some of you are and I am, but she loves music, and she likes most Beatles songs. And
All My Life, pretty. That's a good one. From the Beatles. All My Life by the Beatles. That's a good one.
not All My Life. It's called
Places
In
I
My
Remember.
Life. In My Life. In My
Oh,
Life.
see it.
I'll sing
I
it
don't
for
know.
you.
There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, forever not.
Stop.
I'll leave you to it.
I'm starting to embarrass you. I do this in public. Larry, what was the latest concert you've been to? Like a concert. It's been so long. Can't even remember. Oh, it'd be FFS. It's Sparks with Franz Ferdinand. Ferdinand. How do you say that? Ferdinand. In Toronto. 2 years ago. Hudson Rainey's Vinyl. What is Molly's favorite band or artist?
Couldn't really think of one, but I just said Elton John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elton John. And she's seen Elton John in concert. Hey Larry, question for both of you. What's a movie that's coming out this year that you're excited about and hope to see? Nothing. I'm not really into movies. I might go and see a movie once a year in the theater. But I mean, I do watch movies, but there's nothing new out. There's a movie called The Post with Tom Hanks.
That's already been out for a while.
Yeah, but
But
I go and see that, I guess.
yeah, they're remaking Mary Poppins is coming out.
Yeah, I haven't
I don't
even
see
really
that.
seen the original Mary
Oh.
Poppins.
And Christopher Robin from Winnie the Pooh. They look good.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. I hope you enjoy watching
I
them
won't
in
be
the theater.
taking you.
Thank you. Okay, 2003 See Pain. This one is for Molly. Are there any songs, bands that the Studmuffin has played you that you absolutely hated and never wanted to hear again?
Well, I said that Lou Reed album with the feedback.
You
don't
reviewed
get
some of
that.
the songs, not that I like it myself, I don't,
Yeah.
but it was called Metal Machine Music, and it's just feedback. But all the other bands, maybe he doesn't love them, but she doesn't mind them, like Sparks and whatever. She tolerates them. She doesn't mind them.
We don't listen to a lot of music together, though.
No,
We don't.
no. We watch a lot of movies. Garrett Munton. Mollie, who have you seen in concert and who are some of your favorite artists' bands?
I've seen lots of concerts, really.
She has more than me. You've seen,
Seen.
some of them I remember you telling me, is Elton John, U2,
Coldplay, Aerosmith.
Coldplay, Aerosmith, REM, and your favorite of the concerts was Elton John, you said.
Well, I know I've had lots of different favorite ones, but
Yeah.
yeah, of course it was a good concert. But I've seen.
Did you go to any bad concerts of popular artists?
No, there's just some that I went to with other people that was what they liked, but
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's fun anyway. But.
Shania Twain. You said she's short in person. She's only 3'2".
It was shocking.
Was it really shocking?
It was shocking.
Look, are you
No,
serious?
no, I'm joking.
Oh, okay. Don't joke, okay? It's all serious. And for me, are you interested in checking out some jazz rock fusion? Not really. You've listed some. Well, John Anderson, of course, from Yes. But besides that, I'm more into what I'm into. P.S. Barrow. Does Mollie have a 5.1 system?
Nope.
Are you going to get one soon?
Nope.
Karen Bradjack asked, "Hi Larry, have you and Mollie attended any concerts together? If so, which ones?" No, except for seeing a local guitarist, Andy Forgy, just in a little
Pub.
pub. But we'll go to concerts. We'll see Nickelback in concert. I like this one. Janet Sampson. Mollie, would Mollie be interested in playing the character Phil McCracken's girlfriend, or maybe one of Phil's guitar playing students taking a lesson? Also, what do each of you find most attractive about each other? Eyes, smile, sense of humor. So, the first part. Would you ever play? I don't think she would.
No.
She's too. No, she's just,
To what?
I don't know. Well, no, you wouldn't be comfortable, right?
I probably wouldn't do a good job.
You could. Would you try?
I could try, but I don't
Yes,
think
she
that
would be open to it, I guess.
It's
is
your
what
kinda
you're
thing.
saying. But she wouldn't be as funny as I am.
If that's what you call it.
What do you each of you find most attractive about each other? Well, for me, I say it a lot. Her eyes. Look at her eyes. Just look at her eyes. Look over it. Look at her eyes. And
look
then
at
her
it, just look at it.
eyebrows. It's just beautiful. Oh, me.
Physically?
Yeah.
Is that what we're supposed to say? Oh,
Yeah, I guess.
no, it's that sense
Don't
of
look
humor.
at my feet.
No,
Yeah.
your smile. Yeah, and your eyes.
And my
yeah, and
eyes.
your eyes too, and those eyebrows.
Like
Look at
that.
them. Look
When I
at
go
them.
like this. Darren Kang. That's how you have to say his last name. Darren Kang. How did you guys like 2001: A Space Odyssey? I love it. We haven't watched it yet. We've watched quite a few movies in the past few months, but we haven't gotten 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's only been out since, 1972 or something.
You'll get around to
I'll
it.
get around to it. Mallory. 3 questions. What do you hope never changes? My love for Mollie will never change. And so that's what I hope never changes.
That's sweet.
And what is your hope?
Well, same thing.
Oh,
I
isn't that
have
sweet?
to say that.
Jensbird
Jennisbird.
64
Jennisbird.
2.0. 2 questions. Do you two do any activities together, such as playing video games, watching films? We just watch a lot of movies. And we go out. We go to the Quinty Mall in Belleville.
Do we ever?
And Mollie, what's your thoughts on today's pop music? Ed Sheeran,
Sharon.
Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift, and Justin Bieber.
What are my thoughts on them? I'm not. I don't hate them, but I'm not into them. But I know I like like I said, I like the Weekend and things like that are kind of popular now, but I don't have any. I like all types of music, I guess.
Julian Sikoti. Have you ever been to Montreal? And I think your new series sounds great. Never been to Montreal, and neither has Molly. But
I'd like to.
yeah, maybe someday. And the last question. Hey Larry, this is by the Clayga. Hey Larry, really enjoying your videos and high quality entertainment. How long have you both been together? A few months. That's how we'll word it. A few months. And it's been great. Been really great. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Fade out. Fade out! Yeah, we just ended.
Yeah.